Liverpool versus Manchester United is the game happening at Anfield, a stadium that capacitates 54,000 people, all really fans of the football. Is the game that we are discussing about today. Varane starts. He was a doubt. Luke Shaw into the mix. Obviously, Sancho on the bench. All the three players that we are really doubtful have come in through and made their inclusion into the squad of Manchester United. Welcome to United Matters channel. Guys, good evening. And this is Rokan David onto this channel to bring you the latest information as far as this is concerned. It's a big one. I see us going full strength, and the manager has really gone full strength. No reason to give us an option that we never went strong. He has gone with all of his weapons available to take on a side known as Liverpool. It's a big one. It's a big one. This is the biggest game in English football, if at all you never knew. And it has come at a very right time when both teams are really at that level of really having star players. Amid this Liverpool dropping off, it doesn't really stop them from really being one of those teams that has been competitive for the previous 5 seasons. And they've beaten us at Anfield for the last 7 years. Last fixture ending 4-0 at Anfield. And remember that very well. Mo Salah on the score sheet and very many others. So this is Rokan David, and I want us to go straight into what we call the starting 11 that the manager of Manchester United has gone ahead to name and really see who is in and who is not. That is it. There we go. Now, David De Gea, Martinez, Lisandro, Bruno Fernandes, the captain, Rashford, Marcus, Fred Rodriguez, Carlos Casemiro, Rafael Varane, Diego Dallo, Anthony Santos, Luke Shaw, Weghorst. That is the starting 11 of Manchester United that Erik ten Hag has gone in for. Has gone in for to take on a side known as Liverpool at Anfield. The substitutes include Tom Heaton, Harry Maguire, Malacia, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, McTominay, Sabitzer, Elanga, Alejandro Garnacho, and Jadon Sancho. That is the starting 11 of Manchester United as named by the manager Erik ten Hag. Smash the like button, comment and share. And if at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. We go to Liverpool. They're having Alisson Becker, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Konate, Virgil van Dijk, Robertson, Fabinho, Henderson, Elliott, Salah, Nunes, Gakpo. Then substitutes include Kahela, there is Milner, Firmino, Jones, Jota, Smiskas, Cavallo, Matip, and Bajcetic. That is that young guy that really looks great. And the manager has made a decision to really bench him. So that is the starting 11 of both teams. And let me see a little bit of who is here. I'm having Amidu. United need to win this game. Obviously, we need to win this game of football. Come rain, come sunshine. That's the best result that can be gotten outside there. Even a draw is not enough. You get? A draw is not enough. We need 3 points, but it's going to be a hard one and a very difficult one because even Liverpool are going to fight and fight and fight until the last day. From Uganda, Nakasongola, bro, Man United 3, Liverpool 1. Oh, 3-1. All right. Thank you very much for watching in, and your prediction has been taken in or put into consideration. To Himbise Titus from Uganda, Mbarara City, I'm happy with the lineup. We have to win this beautiful game. All right. Thank you for watching in, Titus. Then Oweta Solomon, I'm seeing 2-1 in favor of Man United. All right. Thank you very much for watching in through. This is Oweta Simon. Then Christian Ricky, we are winning. All right. Thank you. And we are taking a sword at them. All right. So, is Liverpool going to fall under the sword of Manchester United? That is the big question that we are all here waiting to see and seeing happen as Erik ten Hag takes his army to Anfield for the very first time as a manager of Manchester United. So the first time he's going to Anfield, he was at Anfield when he was drawn in the same group with Liverpool in the Champions League of 2021-2022, where he lost both games, but at Anfield he lost 1, and I believe he's having a better squad than that he had at Ajax, and I think he knows what to do. And Liverpool was far a much better side last season of 2021 than this season of 2022-2023. So Erik ten Hag is having good and better players at his disposal. That is it. So when you look at Manchester United, the system is 4-2-3-1. How many changes have been made for those players that really played into the game of West Ham? David De Gea was a constant. Dalot started. He has maintained himself. Shaw coming in for Malacia. Lisandro Martinez coming in for Harry Maguire, but later he came on through and played 60 minutes. Rafael Varane coming in for Victor Lindelof. Fred coming in for Sabitzer. Casemiro coming in for Scott McTominay. Anthony played 60 minutes and was taken off. Bruno Fernandes played 90 minutes. Rashford came on, comes on for Garnacho, and I think Rashford played only 30 minutes in that game. Then Wout Weghorst played the entire 90 minutes into that fixture and saw himself create a goal for Manchester United that Fred scored and really became 3-1, obviously going through to the round of the quarterfinal in the FA Cup. That is how United's lined up. But when you look at Manchester United, now they will line up today. When you look at Dalot, I think Ten Hag believes in having Dalot as his right back because he's good defensively, and in the offensive part, he plays a better job. And it shows you the aim of Erik ten Hag going at Anfield. When he starts Diogo Dalot in a game like this, better know that he wants a win. He wants a win, and he knows that Dalot can close down these players. And we know that Dalot closed down Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz was one of the best players who really came on in the Premier League. And at the start of the season, it was our third game. We played against him, and that's when he got injured. He played close to 45 minutes, and he found himself off the pitch, but he looked good and he was a threat. But Dalot closed him down very well. And we've seen Dalot close down Pep Martinelli and very many others in this fixture. So I believe Dalot is a good player, and he is going to go on and really balance the two, defensively and offensively. Luke Shaw coming in back. I called for his experience in such a fixture. Why you need Luke Shaw onto this fixture? We at Anfield. He has played here several times, and you can't trust Malacia in such a fixture. However good the player is, you can't trust him. I mean, it's him going away at Barcelona and playing at the left back, but Rafinha is not like Mohamed Salah. Salah, to me, is the best right forward in the world. So if you are going to face the best right forward in the world, you need to bring in one of the best left backs in the world to face him, and that is Luke Shaw. So I believe that Luke Shaw passing the late fitness test is really something great for Manchester United, and I really trust him to get this job done and dusted here at United Matters channel. When you look at Lisandro Martinez and Rafael Varane, that partnership is really out of this world. To me, it's the best central defensive partnership in the world. And when I did the story yesterday night about Rafael Varane that is going to undergo a late fitness test, I was really worried about this fixture. You can't go to Anfield without your best defender. That is Rafael Varane. Amidst Lisandro Martinez being good also, but what makes him better is when he plays alongside Rafael Varane. The experience of Rafael Varane is just out of this world. It's immense that he has played such games and derbies for a very long time. He has ever come here at Anfield and played against Liverpool with Real Madrid alongside Casemiro Carlos. So there is nothing he doesn't know here. He knows what winning such games is all about. And Casemiro has gone in through and showed us the quality of having players like him and Rafael Varane in the team. They are just win-driven, and they know how to get these wins. So I was really worried about that story, but obviously, finally, Rafael Varane has passed the late fitness test and is into this game of football. And this is the only game until the World Cup break that I want him to play. The rest of the games are easy for him to play. I only want him to play this game. I don't want him to play any other game. If at all, Ten Hag feels like wants to rest him until we return from from the international break around 1st and 2nd April. That's okay. Then Carlos Casemiro playing the central defensive midfield area. He played 45 minutes in the game of West Ham, and we came back to where we're supposed to be. And this team is really so much dependent on the role of this guy, Carlos Casemiro. When you look at Casemiro and the way he does his things, you just get to know that we are just blessed to be having him. One, who are we to be having the best defensive midfielder in the world? Secondly, who are we to be having one of the best defenders in the world? That is Rafael Varane. Who are we to be having one of the best goalkeepers in the world? Who are we to be having one of the best informed forwards in the world, names of Marcus Rashford? Guys, we are really blessed. We are really blessed, and I think we are just doing the right things, and God is just trying to align us in the best way using Erik ten Hag. And on any day, you'll know that when you're having Casemiro, Rafael Varane, and Lisandro Martinez, no game. We've lost when you're having those three on the field of play. Note it that we've lost no game when you're having Casemiro, Rafael Varane, and Lisandro Martinez playing in the same team for Manchester United. Note it, clip it, and have it in mind. If we lose this game today, it will be the first game. But do you think it's going to happen? I don't think that record is yet to be lost. And the other record is no game have we conceded a goal from open play when these three are really playing. Lisandro Martinez, Varane, and Casemiro. Have you thought about it, guys? When these three are really playing, we don't concede a goal from open play. The only goals we conceded are from set pieces. What are set pieces? Corners, free kicks, and penalties. That's it. Because one will tell me, but we conceded a goal against Barcelona. That was a penalty. We conceded two goals against Arsenal. Casemiro was not there. It was only Lisandro Martinez and Rafael Varane. Then we conceded goals against this team. We conceded goals against which team? Leeds. Casemiro was not there. You get? So it goes all down to the fact that we've not lost a game or conceded goals when these three on the field of play. Then Freddie comes in for Sabitzer, obviously, but for me, if at all I were the manager, I would have gone in for Sabitzer because he's so much ready for such games, and he's a much better ball player. He blocks those spaces. His intensity is out of this world, but Ten Hag has gone in for Freddie, and you know the reason as to why. Freddie is really on form. He's really on form, and his consistency is really out of this world. Though he has always been giving us performances or better performances in the second half, but we request him today not to miss out on such a game because we are playing against one of the best teams in the world that will be having elite players like Gakpo, Darwin Núñez, Mohamed Salah. They can really kill off the game in a minute if at all you really drop that ball. And that's the game that Liverpool plays. They press you up. When you lose that ball, they punish you. They penalize you for what you've lost. Bruno Fernandes, captain, fantastic. Obviously coming in through to play as a central attacking midfielder in a position where I like him best. And that's why the return of Anthony helps us a lot, because most times the manager was opting for Bruno Fernandes to play here and Weghorst coming in here. So I hated that because Bruno best benefits us when he's playing as a central attacking midfielder for Manchester United. Then Marcus Rashford, wide left. I think this is his time. One of the worst records that Rashford needs to break today is that he has never scored a goal at Anfield against Liverpool. And he needs to come out and break this record. Today, in his form that he's in, he should really pull a rabbit out of the hat. He should do the unexpected today and score a goal at Anfield. And I think he's going to face Trent Alexander-Arnold, one of those players that are really weak defensively. So it's his turn. Anthony, I think he's a player who is meant to play big games. He has scored against Barcelona, Arsenal, Man City, and I think another big one is here for him. Another big one is here for him to play against a side called Manchester, to play against a side known as Liverpool, and it's his turn to prove to us that he's ready. Wout Weghorst, a player that was not appreciated by many of the fans of United at first, but right now all of them are really appreciating him, and that's the beauty of people like me sticking on what I say, because I don't judge a center forward on the goals he scored. I judge on the role of center forward in the goals we score. There are very many goals we scored because of the contribution of Weghorst, and he's here. He's having 3 assists onto his name and 1 goal. That is Wout Weghorst, and today he's really going to be so much important with the towering of Virgil van Dijk, with the towering of Konate. That is the central defense partnership of Liverpool. You need a player like Weghorst to play amongst them. He's a fighter. They are not going to bull him, and he's going to let them make mistakes. Remember that press he does towards the game of West Ham, and he really forces a defender to lose concentration, and Weghorst steals that ball and passes it to Fred, and Fred passes the box into the back of the net. That assist he does for Marcus Rashford in the game of Newcastle. The assist he does for Alejandro Garnacho. So very many things he has gone ahead to do as Wout Weghorst, and I believe we should really capitalize onto him today. And I'm really so much expectant about this guy because I believe he's really going to go on and do wonders for the club of Manchester United in this game. And we're going to go ahead and really play alongside Liverpool, the biggest game of the season, for we who know what this game of football is all about. I'm having a Bong Alex, sure win to United 2-1. All right. Thank you very much for watching it through a Bong Alex. Then I'm having Mutamba Faluzi, United 2/0 for Liverpool. All right. Thank you for your prediction. Then Musa Ahmed from Dubai, United will win. Thank you for watching it from Dubai. But I mean, we should really give a little bit of respect to Liverpool. I think it's going to be a tight one, but it can go 3-1. If we are to win, that's it. Because I see no reason why we don't win this game. However much Liverpool is good, and they've been keeping clean sheets for the previous how many games, I believe it's time for us. We went for them. With Eric Ten Hag meeting Sir Alex Ferguson today, I've watched one of his interviews on Sky Sports. The interviewer has asked Eric Ten Hag that, what did you discuss with Sir Alex Ferguson? I think he replied to her that those are my secrets and I cannot reveal them. And when you look at the way we beat Newcastle in the finale, it shows you that that is how Ferguson won his finales. He never had a lot of the ball, but he won the beautiful game of football. Now today, I'm anticipative of us playing like how we played against Newcastle. Keep it watertight at the defense. Casemiro, Freddie, win all the midfield battles. The engine room should be belonging to Manchester United, and capitalize on the chances we get. And I think we are going to invite pressure from Liverpool, and we are champions of containing that pressure. You get, in our DNA as players of United, we are really having that DNA in us. And I believe it's not going to die off today. We are going at Liverpool, and we are really going to do the needful. But the other thing I really thought of was about Eric Ten Hag coming out and really telling us, a story. What was the secret behind the stories leaking that Luke Shaw, Sancho, and Rafael Varane are supposed to undergo a late fitness test? For the very first time, Eric Ten Hag has gone ahead to let a story like that come out. You know, most of the times we don't get to know that these players are not going to start or they are unfit because he's the one who lets information out. We only know that they are out when the starting 11 is out, or the match squad is out, or when they're arriving at Old Trafford and we don't notice them. Like for the game of West Ham, we never knew that Sancho and Luke Shaw, you get? But Freddie, he told us that he's ill, but Freddie recovered and came back early in time. But Sancho missed out on the game, and he's one of those players we expected to come out and start, but he never really played that game. He missed out on such a game. So, as it stands, this manager gave out that news because he wanted to play what we call brain games. Those are mind games for Eric Ten Hag. And I think Jurgen Klopp had to change his style of play because obviously, when you're going to play a team that has Shaw, Varane, and Sancho, you have a different plan. You get? when you're going to play a team that doesn't have that trio, then you can have a different plan altogether. And you say, all right, you say, at least there is unease. We've eased the day. But as it stands, all of the players are back, and Erik ten Hag has gone ahead to do the needful and really bring them back. Let's go to Liverpool and see how Liverpool is really lining up tonight. Liverpool is having Alisson Becker in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold as the right back. Obviously, this is one of the positions that Erik ten Hag is going to be targeting. And I mean, we might find ourselves surprised again. However much we think he's going to target that position, we might find ourselves in a position that is not going to target this man a lot when he's going to target Robertson or targeting Fabinho. You get? I think Ten Hag is really a surprising manager. All of the team of Liverpool will think that we are going to capitalize so much onto this position, but you might find that we are going to target another player altogether, and that will be seen in the first 45 minutes of the game. Me, as a person who has been watching football for so long, I easily understand what the mission of Ten Hag is. Where the ball is going to be brought a lot, you get? You'll know that that's the man Ten Hag is targeting. And for Trent Alexander-Arnold, it won't need Rashford to be getting the ball all the time. I think Ten Hag will try to do overloads on this side of the pitch, as you see, such that he creates space for Marcus Rashford. But Rashford, this season, he doesn't operate so much in the wide areas. You get? He keeps himself in between the central axis of the final third and the wide and the half space. So he's always here and always here. And you'll find Weghorst most of the times here, you get? Such that Freddy comes in and positions here with Casemiro into that mix. So as it stands, we are really a good team. And I think Ten Hag is really going to target some good players, and he knows that we can really beat them. Konate and Virgil van Dijk, on a good day, they are really good defenders, and they've kept clean sheets for the previous 4 games in the Premier League. But they've not been playing Manchester United. When they played a team that really is in that ilk of Manchester United, Real Madrid, they put 5 past them. And I think Ten Hag must have sat down and watched that entire game of Real Madrid. He needed to know, how did the 5 goals go past Liverpool when Liverpool was 2 goals up against Real Madrid? I think he really did a very thorough study for that fixture as it ended and as it happened. He has all the notes. He knows how to hurt Liverpool, because if you are to hurt Liverpool, just find space and target players. We are having players who operate well in transitions of breakaway. So hitting them on the break is what Ten Hag is going to do. I don't expect us to play total football, tiki-taka, passing around, knocking it around. No, I think it's going to be a highly competitive game that Ten Hag is really ready to go on and get it done in any way. Robertson is another one on the left back of Liverpool. Smith-Cass was the one who played as a left back in the midweek, and now Robertson comes in through to play that side. And we should really look a lot on this. Trent and Robertson are the magic of Liverpool scoring goals. Trent can release a player at the center line and make an assist. The same applies to Robertson, and these two should be watched very well. But I think Lisandro Martinez and Rafael Varane are really great at reading such things, and we should press them in the midfield to find ourselves in a position of not allowing them to operate into that manner. Fabinho playing into the midfield 3 alongside Henderson and Elliott. And as I told you yesterday in my match preview, I think I did it on Friday, that if I'm Erik ten Hag and they bring in Bajcetic in the midfield, that's a done game. It's a won game. I saw that boy. He's good, but he's not yet made to play such games. When he brought him in the game of Real Madrid, he paid the repercussions. He paid for the repercussions. So he has benched him, and he has done the right thing. You don't play players like those at that age in such a game. So he has brought in Elliott and Henderson. I believe their midfield is nowhere near close to ours. Fabinho has really dropped off a lot this season. I really don't know what's his problem. You get? Because defensively, he's bad. He doesn't do checkmates. He doesn't intercept. He doesn't really win the physical battles. He's really weak. Passing-wise, going forward, it's another problem for him. And he has not always gone in to do the needful for the club of Liverpool. That's why he was dropped, and Bajcetic was played into games like those of Real Madrid, Chelsea, those big games, because he was not meeting the levels of the manager. Jordan Henderson, good player, but I think their midfield this time around is not nowhere near ours. When we played Liverpool last time at the Anfield, oh my God, their midfield was really on fire. Thiago Alcantara, Fabinho, and Naby Keita, and the team was really doing wonders and doing well. You get? But this time around, I think they're really having a very huge downgrade that we are going to capitalize on too. Now, the problem is here. This front three is really mobile. And if we kill off the midfield here and the supply of Trent Alexander-Arnold and Robertson, then we can close them down. But remember that at Anfield, they are going to be cheered until the 90th minute when the referee blows the final whistle, and we need to be so much non-erratic. No slip up like we did against West Ham. However much the ball was gotten from outside the touchline, obviously it counted. So we should be alert. We should be on alert all time to stop Darwin Núñez, Gakpo, and Mohamed Salah. They are really good. They are really good, and they are a team. Sorry, they're a trio that can really go ahead and really cost us. So we need to be on alert and obviously bring this game to bed as soon as yesterday. So that is the starting 11 of Liverpool, and I think we are going to give them the necessary and required damage at the club, at their stadium known as Anfield. Not so. Then Adebare Opeyemi, Man United 2, Liverpool 1. All right, that is a close call also. Nachitende Esther, good evening, members. I'm late today. No worries, no worries. Provided you've shown up, that's the best thing for me and you and the other members. Thank you for watching in. Then Nachitende Esther, let's pray for this win here. We need God to be on our side. Amidst everything that we are good, better than Liverpool, I think we need God on our side. And I mean, United is the favorite going this game. You get? It shows you how far Ten Hag has really gotten higher, has really taken us to the next level. And it's not an easy way to really visit Liverpool when you're favorite. You get? Especially in the recent seasons, having been one of those teams that has been tussling it out with Man City in very different occasions. Then smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Smash it. Smash it. Smash it. Calvin Mushota, Man United 2, Liverpool 0. That result is possible. Why? United has defended very well when they're having Lisandro Martinez and Varane with Casemiro. So if we keep on that in the mix, then it's going to take us to the next level, and we might find ourselves in a position of really keeping a clean sheet away from Liverpool. Though, away from home, we've not been keeping very many clean sheets in the Premier League. I think the only clean sheets we have away from home, that of Leeds, Wolverhampton Wanderers. We kept one against Leicester City. We kept one against Southampton. Which other have we kept in the Premier League? I think those are the only 4 clean sheets we've kept, because even the wins we've gotten away from home, most of them, we found ourselves really conceding. Fulham 2-1, we conceded 1. Everton 2-1, we conceded 1. Southampton was a clean sheet. Leicester was a clean sheet. Wolves was a clean sheet. Leeds was a clean sheet. So I see ourselves in a position of really improving as a player defensively and obviously defensively. So that is United. We can keep a clean sheet. Nachitende Esther 2-1 in favor of Manchester United. Thank you. 2-1. I think even 3-1 is possible for Manchester United. I know why. Because Liverpool is not going to sit back. Unless otherwise, Jurgen Klopp shocks us. But Liverpool is not going to sit back. If there is a game they need to win to enlight their chances to go into the Champions League next season through the Champions League table hierarchy by finishing 4th, they shouldn't lose out on such a game. With Spurs losing yesterday, you have to come out and win. Spurs and Newcastle lost yesterday, so Liverpool has to come in here to win. But they are also facing a team that needs to win. Reason being, we are 14 points behind Arsenal and 6 behind, is it 9? 9 behind Man City. We don't need a slip up here. We need a win. So we found ourselves in a situation that this is a must win for all of us. And we are having different calculations for the team. That is Manchester United. Then I'm having Rick Barlow, 3-0 United. All right, that's also possible. You can't rule out any. Even a win of Liverpool, you can't win it out. If I'm to really spread this match fixture result on a scale of 100%, I give United 30% winning. Yes. Liverpool, I give United 40% winning chance. Manchester United, I give Manchester United 40%. Liverpool 30% and a draw 30%. That's how I can spread it through that scale of 100% because I know what it means to play Liverpool. It's not an easy job. It's going to be a hard job to get done at Anfield. This team is hard. United, we are on form and we've beaten big teams, Barcelona, Arsenal, Man City, and we really deserve to win this. But 3-0, I think 2-0, 1-0. I call for those. But 3-0, I think if at all you have scored 3 past Liverpool, they will come in and really put 1 past us, according to me. But if at all we get a clean sheet of 3-0, that will be what we call a dominating win, a sounding win, an emphatic one. All right. Blessed Grace, Man United 3, United 1. All right. Thank you very much for watching in Blessed Grace. That is also possible. I can call for that too. Nachitende Esther, let Anthony don't delay with the ball. Yeah. And for that case, I was on Rokani Media Football yesterday. I was doing player ratings of Arsenal 2, of Arsenal 3, Bournemouth 2. I told Arsenal fans, and most of them told me that I'm biased about Saka. I told them, Saka is predictable. When he gets that ball, he knocks it around and hold it on for so long. You get? What makes you unpredictable is not doing the same thing every time you get that ball. And the same applies to Anthony. Anthony is predictable. I want him to get that ball and obviously pass it. You get? Because what's the need of holding onto that ball alone? What's the need of holding onto that ball when you are really having a player around you? There is no need to do that. I think the best way to hold on that ball is when you are really calling for support and waiting for your fellow players to come in through. But if at all you are having close to 3 players around you, why don't you pass that ball easily and we move on? Because quick passing is how you can go ahead and really beat a team like Liverpool. If you saw the way Madrid annihilated Liverpool at their stadium, you can agree with me and defend me on this, that they just use what we call quick passing. That was the order of the day. Guys, smash the like button, smash it, smash it, smash it, smash it. Smash it to 40, smash it to 40, smash it to 40, smash it to 40, guys. Then we need speed in this game. That's it. We don't need people to get hold of that ball because all what we need is to do quick passing, and quick passing results into line-breaking passes that will catch the likes of Konate and Virgil van Dijk off the mark or off the grip, and we capitalize onto that and win. And we know that we are having Marcus Rashford. He's one of those players that has always come in through and really scored against such teams. Amidst him having not scored at Anfield in his entire footballing career, I believe this time he's a more different kind of player. He's more clinical. He's more direct. He's more aggressive. He can score from anywhere. And his decisions right now are really for the team, non-selfish efforts. Rick Barlow, Liverpool can't finish their dinner. All right. Thank you very much for watching in. Let's wait and see how they are really going to go ahead and really bounce back onto this fixture. Then Kutesa Hussein, Man United is good. Hussein watching in from Bende. Kutesa Hussein, thank you for watching in from Mobende. All right. Is it Mobende Town? Mobende Town. Are you in Kasana? Are you in Katwe, Kaweri? Where exactly are you at? Then we are having Gordon Muhwezi, 3-1 prediction. That is for Gordon Muhwezi. Thank you for watching in, Gordon. Then I'm having my brother, Empire Online TV, DJ Simple MC, Olwalero. All right, that today it's a game to watch, and United might find themselves in the driving seat and going back to United or Manchester with 3 points. So that is Empire Online TV. Thank you for watching in, my brother. Anthony Wogoli, United 3-2 Liverpool. That is also possible. That's also possible. It can really turn into a goal galore. It can turn into a goal galore in a nick of time. You know, games like this, they really sometimes end in 1-0, 2-1, and when they explode, you can see one team hitting the other by 4 goals to nil, or 3-1, 3-2, 4-3, 5-4. So it's possible. It's possible. Then I'm having Agustin Sashubila, Manchester. Glory, glory, Manchester United. And let's take the mantle there. Anthony Wogoli, we love United. Let players not be selfish today. All right. That's a message that should go out, all United players. But I think Ten Hag has always told them this, that we are a team. We play as a team, and we don't welcome selfish efforts onto the field of play. Then Nachitende Esther, let me hope Garnacho will come into to increase the pressure. It will depend on the match situation, guys. On the services to be made, I think for Sabitzer is one of those that I can put my arm on that's going to play this beautiful game of football, because we are at Anfield, and you can, if at all we are 1 goal down or the game is 0-0, Sabitzer can come in and obviously do the needful to really create those chances or even score and add on to our attacking threat. Even if we want to defend, he's good at winning those duels, and the manager might really get off Anthony and switch Bruno to the right wing. Then Sabitzer plays as a central attacking midfielder onto that game. Or take off Freddy, and let Rashford lead the line, and Weghorst drops deep. Then Garnacho drops wide. So for Garnacho to come on through, it will depend on the game situation. If the game will be calling for him to come on through, obviously Erik ten Hag won't really hesitate bringing him on the field of play. Then Jata, hi my brother, United 3, Liverpool how many goals? All right. Thank you, Anthony Wagoli. We are just waiting for it. Obviously, just 16 minutes left for this game to start. And I'm having some quotes coming in from Erik ten Hag as far as this beautiful game of football is concerned. That is Manchester United taking on Liverpool today. So it's really a crucial game. It's a game that we want to win. It's a game that Liverpool want to win. And I believe the winner takes it all. Whoever utilizes his chances better will go on through and really win this one. Chichoncho Rose, Manchester is now a promising team. I expect 3-2. All right. Thank you for watching in, Rose. And you're right, because Liverpool, however much we've spent 7 years without winning at Anfield, this time around we've gone there. And obviously, we are doing the needful to do the needful into this game of football. Then it's crucial game. That is Agustin. Thank you for watching in. Then Kutesa Hussein, Mobende, M and CP. All right. Thank you, Arsenal. Oh, yeah. Thank you for watching in. He's an Arsenal fan. So Hussein, thank you for watching in and always keeping it. United Matters channel. That is it. Those are my players in the for you. Now, Ten Hag has been asked as to why he has brought in Diego Dallo. And this is what he had to say. Why has he started Diego Dallo ahead of Aaron Wan-Bissaka? Dallo did a good job against Newcastle and West Ham, so he's bringing him on. So I believe you've heard his reason. Is it sounding or not? But I believe he is the #1 choice for Erik ten Hag as far as a right back is concerned. And we've seen it on very many occasions, him coming out and really telling us, and telling the board of Manchester United that they need a backup right back, meaning that however much Bissaka is doing great, he's not so much convinced with his job at Old Trafford. But I think he's doing a wonderful job, and I love Aaron Wan-Bissaka. The way Ten Hag has transformed him to the player is really important. As yesterday, Fabrizio Romano came and confirmed to us that United is so much into what we call the scouting of a player called what is his name? Frimpong, the Dutch guy. Now, we are having Roy Keane. United are in a good place and they should be confident, but they will have to be at their best, very best. They should enjoy this challenge. If United get off to a good start, it will be difficult for Liverpool to win. Now, what does he mean by us getting off, by us getting us on a good start? It's simple. If we score fast, that's it. If we put one goal past Liverpool fast, then Liverpool is going to struggle to come in through and really play against Manchester United. So, guys, thank you very much for watching in through. It's always nice having you on this channel. Let's try to end this poll and see. Close to 50 people have voted. 74% United win, 18% Liverpool win, 7% are calling in for a draw. That's how you guys have gone ahead to cast your votes as far as this game of football is concerned. Agustin Sashubila, we have to have tactics in this field of play. This is Anfield. Obviously, I know Ten Hag is a mastermind of all this. Anthony Wogoli, we are feeling out the heart of United. We are praying for our team. Obviously, God comes first in such moments, and prayer is what Rashford does every time he's getting up at the field of play. Do you see him? He does. That is Marcus Rashford for you. Anton Martial, I've seen him pray. Casemiro prays. Dallo prays. Varane prays. I've seen these players on several occasions at the start of the game praying and talking to the Lord. So I think we are really ready to rumble. That is Thomas Donker, my brother. I was going to leave without even seeing. I was asking, what's wrong with my brother, Thomas Donker, one of the regulars that we have on this channel? Greetings from Ghana. We will win 3-1. All right. Thank you very much, Thomas Donker. And I think I call it quits on you. And let's wait and see what the result is going to be. And I'm going to return with the match reaction when the game is done and dusted. And remember, we are introducing a new segment known as How It Happened. After the match reaction, we'll be bringing you how it happened and what does it consist of, every moment that happened when the beautiful game of football is being played between United and Liverpool. May the Almighty Lord bless you abundantly. Smash the like button to close to 40. I'm out, my mates. Let's jet to Anfield and see what is going to unfold from that side.